So that is as far as we'll be going today. We're not going to get to the Somewhere Over the Rainbow yet, because we're going to make sure we master these chords, and the strum pattern is a little bit different than we're used to as well, has some accents on it that we'll go over. So we're going to start with learning the chords. So I'm going to show you them with me just playing them here first, and then I'm going to show you some pictures if we need to dissect them a little bit more. So the chords that we're going to be using are C, E minor, A minor, F, G, and then this chord called an E7. So those are all the chords we're going to cover today. I don't want to break them all down. So I just want to let you know there are 6 chords that we're going to be learning today. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to go through each chord individually. So you should see my phone, and here's our chords. So our first chord here is a C chord. So I want everyone to try this, and you can kind of strum, and it should sound like this when you strum. Just kind of play around with it as I'm talking. So this is on the 3rd fret, which is the little boxes on the ukulele. So you just count from the 1st, 2nd, 3rd on the 3rd box, and we are on the 1st string, which is the A string. Okay, and I'm using my 3rd finger. So my pointer finger is my 1st finger, my middle finger is the 2nd, so my ring finger is that 3rd. So you're going to put your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the 1st string, and we're going to call this C. So go ahead and just play it. I'm going to say C out loud so you remember what that is. So that's our C chord. All right, going to our next chord. This is an E minor chord. So your 1 finger, which is your pointer finger, starts on the very 1st string on the 2nd fret, and then you kind of build like a little staircase going up. So your next finger goes up to the next string, next fret, and then your next finger goes up the next string, next fret. So you are on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fret, and you are on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd string. It should sound like that when you play it. So go play it. It should generally sound like that. And if these are hard for you, that's fine. These are what you can work on this week. I will send out these pictures to James to email out to anybody who's in the Zoom class who would like them. So if these are hard for you to push down or to memorize, that's totally fine. You can just keep working on these individual chords this week. Our next chord is an A minor chord. I know my fingers are all over the place in this picture, but I am just playing 1 note there, and that is on the very top string, or the 4th string. We count from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're in the 4th string with our 2nd finger in the 2nd fret. This is an A minor. Sounds like this. A minor. Our next one is actually pretty easy. It's an F chord. You actually are still playing that 2 finger on the A minor. You just add your 1 finger onto the 2nd string. So you take your 1 finger and put it on the 2nd string in the 1st fret, along with that A minor, and this creates an F chord. So the A minor and F are only 1 finger difference. Okay, and like I said, if you have any questions, I will ask questions or any chords that were particularly hard for anybody after I go through all of these. All right, our next one is a G chord. This one tends to be a little harder for beginners, just because it takes a while to adjust the fingers. But our 1 finger, which is our pointer finger, you'll see is on the 3rd string on the 2nd fret. Our 2nd finger, which is the middle finger, is on the 1st string, also in the 2nd fret, so they're sharing a fret. And then that 3rd finger is in the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, kind of in between the 1st and 3rd string. I'm sorry, the 1st and 2nd fingers. Should sound like this. This is a G. So just try to play it, see if your fingers are kind of adjusting to it. At first, you may not hear all the strings. This one's a little harder to push down. This one is our G chord. Okay. And this one is our last chord. This one is an E7. This is probably new to a lot of people, as it's not one of the main common ukulele chords. So our 1 finger is on the 1st fret on the 4th string. We just count from the bottom up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're gonna have your 1 finger on the top string. Your second finger goes on the third string from the bottom in the second fret, and then your third finger is also in the second fret on that first string. So this is called an E7, and I actually kind of remember it by the fact that the fingers kind of shape like a 7, like the shape of a 7, kind of. If the one finger was like a little more sideways, it kind of looks like a number 7. So that's how I remember it. So I'm going to come back, and like I said, all of these will be sent out to you if you're in the Zoom class. So if you need to just practice chords this week, that is totally fine, and you can just worry about those. Okay. So I know that was a lot of questions. Hey, Bobby, I see you joined in. So if you have any questions about any of those, like I said, those will be emailed out. If that's where you're at, if you know none of those chords and you need to just practice those individually, that's great. Those are going to be the foundation for a lot of songs in ukulele. Those are almost all the chords you need to know for ukulele to get better. So start with those. Was there any questions about any of those chords that were a little bit more difficult than other ones? Is there any chords that people struggled with out of those 6? Mr. James.
Could you show the A minor chord again? I felt like I just want to make sure that I have it right. Is it 2 fingers, 3 fingers, or just 1 finger that we're pressing down?
A minor?
Yes.
Right, so like I said, I know the picture was a little bit hard. I do try to play the ukulele for the chords to show you guys. I try to move my fingers out of the way to show you how I'm playing it when I take the picture, but sometimes I move them out of the way and they look crazy. So the A minor is just 1 finger. So it's this finger, our 2 finger, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take our 2 finger and we put it on the second fret, 1, 2, on the 4th string, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is it. That is the full A minor chord. So like I said, these are just kind of, I was trying to move them out of the way in the pictures, but they were just doing this thing. But usually when I'm actually playing ukulele, my fingers are actually pretty close. So even though they're not playing, you'll see only my second finger is down. They're usually pretty close, actually, and you can't really tell that they're not playing. So in all those pictures, I am exaggerating, kind of taking away my fingers. But do know that you don't need to pull your fingers all the way out here. I'm actually glad that he asked that. In general, your fingers stay pretty close to the frets. That way, as you're transitioning, you don't have to worry about moving too fast. So does that answer that question?
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
So just for everyone, one more time. Everyone, I want you to play a C. So let's go ahead and hold a C chord. So the C chord is on the 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3, on the 1st string, and I'm using my 3rd finger, 1, 2, 3. Okay, my 3rd finger is the one that has the fun little white strip on it. 3rd finger. So everyone go ahead and hold that down on the ukulele, and then you're going to just strum all of it, and that is your C chord. Okay. So if you're a complete beginner and your fingers are still needing to get some strength, that's fine. You just got to do them over and over again, so that way your fingers will get stronger. They're not going to be strong right away unless you play an instrument already. So here's our C chord. Let's play that 4 times in a row. Ready? Play C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So our next chord, was there any questions about the C chord? No? All right, awesome. Let's go to the E minor chord. So the E minor chord is going to use these 3 fingers. We're going to start with our 1 finger on the 2nd fret on the 1st string. Okay, so like that. And then we are going to take our next finger and go up 1 string to the 2nd string in the next fret. And then we're going to take our next finger and go up 1 more string, 1 more fret. So it looks like a little staircase. That's how I remember E minor. It looks like a little stairs. Okay. So let's go ahead and try that. We're going to strum it 4 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's our E minor chord. You know, sound it here, it kind of sounds sad, which is why it's called a minor chord. All right, our next chord is another minor chord. It is the A minor that I just talked about. So it's another easier chord. We're going to take our 2 finger, which is the middle finger, and we're going to put it on the 2nd fret, 1, 2, on the top string, or the 4th string, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way at the top. This is our A minor. So it should be pretty easy. Are you guys ready? Let's play it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that's our A minor. Any questions so far? Nope. That's good. Awesome. All right, let's move to our F chord. So our F chord, like I said, just hold down your A minor still and just add your one finger to the second string. So 1, 2 on the first fret. Sound like this. This is your F chord. Make sure you're making little bridges. If you see my fingers aren't laying flat like this, so if you're hearing a lot of muting, make sure you're making like little bridges over the strings. That way you're not accidentally pressing or muting any of the other strings. So let's go ahead and play this for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Any questions about C, A minor, F? No? Look at everyone's screen. Okay, awesome. You guys are awesome. All right, we're going to G, our next chord. So this one is a little bit harder for some people if you're not already used to playing ukulele. So for the G, take your one finger, go up to the third string, 1, 2, 3, in the second fret. Take your second finger, which is your middle finger, put it on the bottom string, on the first string, on the second fret as well. So both of those are in the second fret. And then take your ring finger, your third finger, and put it on the second string, 1, 2, in the third fret. So this is our G chord. So this one takes 3 fingers, a little more complicated, but you just want to try your best to get that shape. And your fingers will get stronger, so don't worry about it if you can't play it yet, okay? So this is our G chord. It should sound like this. Okay, let's try to play it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Nice job. And then I'm pretty sure our last chord, my little thing went to sleep. Yeah, our last chord is going to be the E7 chord. So the E7, you're going to start with your one finger up here on the first string. Or I'm sorry, on the fourth string, 1, 2, 3, 4, on the first fret. Take your second finger, put it on the third string on the second fret. So they're just 1 fret away from each other. And then you take your ring finger, your third finger, and put it on the very first string in the second fret as well. Looks like this. Like I said, this one for some reason looks like a 7 to me. So if you look at it, kind of like that would be the 7 part, and that's the straight line. Somehow that made sense to my brain, how I remember this one. So somehow it looks like a 7 to me. So this is our E7 chord. You'll hear that it sounds a little more interesting than the rest. Okay, so let's play that 4 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job, you guys. Awesome. So is there any questions about any of those 6 chords? Awesome. Very good. So we're going to put these in order for the intro where he sings the ooh part. So we can just practice transitioning to them first. So the order of chords is C, E minor, F, C. So we're going to start with those 4. Okay. So we start with C, and then we'll go to E minor. So you want to quickly bring your one finger, which is this one, over to the second fret, and then kind of build that staircase for the E minor. Okay, so we're going from C to E minor. So let's just practice that transition first. Okay, so we're going to play C. We're going to hold it for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to play that E minor for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you need to leave the C early to get to the E minor, that's totally fine. We just want to get there on the 1. So by the 1, you want to be on that E minor. So ready? I'm going to count out loud. We're going to go from C, hold it for 4, and switch to A minor on the 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I said, if you need to leave a little early to get to that E minor, that's totally fine. Right, from E minor, we're going to go to an F chord. So the F chord is this one. So we're going to go from E minor. You're going to bring your one finger up first and then find that second finger for F. Okay, so we're going to try doing that E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4 to F. 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's go ahead and try it. E minor to F. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So far we have C, E minor, F. And then after that F, we just go back to C. So let's practice going from F to C. So C is this one. Ready? Let's just go ahead and do it. Hold for 4 each count. F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now we're going to try it all the way from the beginning. C, E minor, F, C. So C, E minor, F, C. I want to hold each one for 4 counts. Ready? Ready, go. C, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, 3, 4. I forgot. A minor, 2. I'm sorry, it's F. I messed that up. You guys are so great. I was tricking you. Let's start over. Looking at a lot of chords here. Let's do C, E minor, F, C. I apologize. I forgot what we were doing. Ready? Let's start again from C. Ready? C, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, 3, going to F, F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. Awesome job. How's everyone doing? Bobby, how are you doing? I see a good thumbs up. Nick, thumbs up. Awesome. Nicole, thumbs up. Amanda, you doing good too? Awesome. Good job, you guys. So that's the first 4 chords. I know that there's a lot of chords, and like I said, that's why I will send out those pictures so that you can practice. So if that's where you're at, just nailing chords, great. If you're working on transitions, getting these faster, that's awesome. After we get through these next 4 chords, I'm going to give you the strum pattern. All right, our next section is F, E7, A minor, and then back to F. So it looks like this. F, E7, that's kind of a hard transition. A minor, F. Okay, so let's just practice F to E7 because that's one of the harder transitions. So we start on F. Okay, and then for E7, you're going to bring this 2-finger down 1 string and then add the third finger on the bottom, and then your 1 finger onto that top string on the 4th string. Okay, so from F, you bring down this finger, add this one, add this one. So I tend to lead with my middle finger, my 2-finger. Okay, so let's go from F into E7. Count each one for 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. E7. 2, 3, 4. Nice job. Nice job. Let's try that one more time, you guys. From F to E7. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job, Nick. Nice job, Nicole. I do know that this one is harder, so let's do it one more time. And like I said, if you need to leave F a little early, if you can leave it on the beat of like 3. That way you get to that E7 on 1. Okay, so let's try it again. F to E7, and if you are struggling getting to it, like I said, leave early. Ready? F, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job, Bobby. I saw that transition. Good job. Nice. All right, our next one is pretty easy. It's A minor to F after that F to E7. A minor, that top string. F, you just add your 1 finger on it. It's one of the easiest transitions on the ukulele. So ready to start on A minor, which is that top string on the 2nd fret, and then we just add that finger for F. 4 beats each. Ready? A minor, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. All right, awesome, you guys. I'm seeing everyone's little fingers moving. Good job. Good transitions. All right, so I know that's a lot of chords. We just practice those. Those will be sent out. But I do want to actually go over the strum pattern as well. So it's slightly different than some of the ones we've covered before. In general, I'm just going to hold a C. And it is down, up, down, up, up, down, up. So sometimes I do something kind of similar. This one's a little bit different. So again, it's down, up, down, up, down, up. And we're going to start by just saying down, up, down, up together as we play it. So let's start it nice and slow. Ready? Say it out loud with me. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so up, down, or down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, let's try it again, nice and slow. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Very good. Let's try it 4 times in a row. Let's see if we can keep it going. Ready? Down, up, 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 down, up. Nice. Good job, you guys. How'd that go? Okay, get them some thumbs up if that went well, or some thumbs down if it didn't go well. Cool. Okay, I see some sideways thumbs, see some thumbs ups. All right, so let's try it again. Okay, let's just do it 2 times in a row. I know it gets kind of confusing after one. So down, up, down, up, down, up. Ready? We'll go a little bit faster this time, but we're just gonna do it 2 times in a row. Ready? Ready, go. Down, up, down, down, up. Again, down, up, down, up, down, up. All right, nice job. We're gonna speed it up a little bit more to the song speed, which is about down, up, down, up, down. That's about the speed of the song. So ready, let's try it that speed 2 times in a row. Ready, go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Nice. And for the whole song, you will do the strum pattern twice in a row for every chord. So you do want to practice doing it at least 2 times in a row. So how did that go for everyone? Okay, Nick, I see the thumbs up. Bobby, I see the thumbs up. Nicole, nice. Amanda, how's it going? We're getting strum patterns, or we just kind of walk? Nice, cool. Learning a lot of ukulele today. I know there's a lot. Like I said, if you're just starting, I recommend just starting with the chords. Just learning the basic chords. Don't worry about the strum pattern or even the transitions yet. Just learn the chords. That would be a great place to start. And then work your way up. All right, so now, everyone, I want you to hold the C. We're going to do the strum pattern twice. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then we're going to switch to E minor and do it again. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Also, for those who want to know the counts, it is 1 and 2 and 4 and would be the counts of the actual strum pattern. So if you like counting, you do 1 and 2 and 4 and. So you kind of skip over 3. You just skip over 3. That's it. 1 and 2 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's the counts. So let's try it. C to E minor. Ready? We'll go a little slower. We'll slow it back down. Ready, go. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, down, up, down, up, down, up. Switch to E minor. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, down, up, down, up, down, up. Awesome. Now let's add the next 2 chords, which is the A minor to F, one of our, I'm sorry, I keep doing that. I keep looking at the another section of the song. It's F to C. So we're going to do F, doing the strum pattern, to C, to doing the strum pattern. So ready? We'll keep it nice and slow. F, down, up, down, down, up. Again, down, up, down, down, up. Switch to C. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Very good. And I also will send out the order of chords too, as far as memorizing it. Our next 2 like little pairs is F to E7. So we're practicing in pairs just so we can practice transitions. So F is this one, the 2 finger up here, 1 finger on the 2nd string, 1, 2, F. And then our E7 is the one where you bring this one down a string, you add in this one on the 1st string, and then we do our 1 finger up there. Okay, it's one that I think looks like a 7. So we're gonna go from F to E7, doing our strum pattern. Twice in a row. Ready? Start on F. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Switch to E7. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Awesome. How's it going for everyone? Nice. I see some smiles and some thumbs up. That's good. Good. All right. Our last two transitions are going to be A minor to F. Okay. So this one is our favorite one. A minor, F, super easy transition. All you do is add your one finger there. So we start there, then we add our one finger. Strum pattern twice in a row. Ready? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, F. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Nice, and that is actually the full intro. So we broke it down into little pieces so we can practice the chords, the strum pattern. So I do want to try it all together. I'm actually going to write it on the whiteboard just because I don't have the screenshot on here. So I'm going to share the little whiteboard and write down the order of chords, and we are going to try it all together. Okay, so you should see a white screen pop up right now. The order of our chords is C, E minor, and I just write a little M there for minor, F, C, F, E7, and then A minor, F. Okay, so we are going to, and if you'd like to, you can screenshot this. I will send a nicer version out, but you can screenshot this if you would like to practice right away. So we're going to try this nice and slow, applying the strum pattern. If the strum pattern is kind of throwing you off right now, I just recommend just strumming down once. So just holding the C. If we're doing down, up, down, up, down, up, just strum down once. That way you can just work on the chords if you need to, all right? So be at whatever level you need to. If you need to strum it once, or if you want to do the whole thing with me, that's awesome. All right, ready to start on C. Nice and slow. Do the whole thing. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Switch to E minor. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's switch to F. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Switch to C. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Switch back to F. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Switch to that E7. I'll give you a second to switch. Ready? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. A minor. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Right into that F. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Awesome job, you guys. So that is the entire verse. I know it's kind of long, but if you practice that, you can definitely speed it up. We are going to try it a little bit faster. I'm going to actually write out the strum pattern for those who are visual learners. So it is down, up, down, up. I apologize for how messy this is. Up, down, up, or 1 and 2 and 4. Okay, so we're gonna try it at a little bit faster of a speed. So we'll do down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That'll be the pace that we're going at. Is there any questions before I move forward? I can't actually see you, so if you have a question, just unmute your microphone and go ahead and talk. All right, everyone sounds good? So we're gonna try it at a medium tempo. If you can't do the strum pattern yet, that's totally fine. Just hold the one chord until we switch. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Switch to E minor. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Switch to F. Down, up, down, up, down, up. C. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. F. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Switch to E7. I'll give you a second. Down, up, down, down, up, A minor. Down, up, down, 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 up, F. Down, 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 up. Nice job, you guys. So if you would like, you can take a screenshot of this. It has all the information on it as far as going through the song. Good job. All right, I'm gonna come back so I can see everyone. Cool, how did that go for everyone? See a thumbs up, some thumbs up. Awesome, good job. So I think for the last time through, you guys should try to sing it with me. So we're gonna do the oohs, okay? So I know for some of you, that is the hardest part for everything. So it's okay though, you guys are muted, no one will hear you, okay? So if you don't like singing, that's totally fine. I see Bobby and Nick being like, no. So it's okay. You know, no one can hear you here. So we're just doing oohs the whole time. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But it is fun to try to challenge yourself to add singing to ukulele, okay? So I'm going to bring that up one more time, and we're going to try to sing the oohs all together for our last time through. Right. Let me find what I just did. Give me 1 second. Trying to find the little thing that I already saved. Okay, I don't know what happened to it, so I'll write it out one more time. Apologize for that. C, E minor, F, C, F, E7, and A minor, F. If you need the strum pattern, it is up here. Down, up, down, up, up, down, up. So we're gonna try to go at the full pace for the whole song. If you fall behind, that's totally fine. I definitely don't expect everyone to get this just in this class period. You do have to practice it. So make sure you practice strum pattern, the transitions, the chords. Okay? All right, let's go from the top. So we're all gonna sing ooh, or we're gonna try to sing ooh. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. We're on E minor. Ooh, F. Ooh. We're on F. Ooh. E7. Ooh. A minor. Ooh, ooh, ooh. F. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nice job, you guys. I know that's hard. How did that go for people? Did that work at all for anyone? Probably I got thumbs up. Cool, Miss Nicole. Very good. How did the singing go for you, Nick?
I didn't do it. I can't sing.
And you can sing. You can talk. You can sing. Now, if you want people to hear you, that's a different thing. All right. So can I get one brave soul to try to show me? If you remember the whole thing, you can do the whole thing. But if not, at least the strum pattern on a few chords. Okay, Bobby's hand's been up that whole time I was talking. Go ahead, Bobby. Go ahead and unmute yourself. So let me have you do C, E minor, F, C, doing the strum pattern. Nice. to C. Very good. Good job. And then who would like to volunteer to show the slightly harder part, the F, E7, A minor F part? So Bobby still has his hand up. Does anyone else want to volunteer to try that? All right, everyone's screen went black except for Bobby. So I guess, Bobby, let's go ahead.
Yeah, guys, even though the screen goes black, it's still, we can still call on you.
Well, Nick, do you want to try it?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Okay, I know it is a hard song. You don't have to sing, by the way. All right, Bobby, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's have you do it. So F, E7, A minor, F. You got this. You're the brave soul today. A minor, F. Yeah, nice job. Very good. Good job. I know it's not easy. Good job. So yeah, and also do remember to do the strum pattern twice for each chord. Nice job. That was really good. Good job, everybody who came to the class. This is definitely not an easy song. It has a lot of chords. I have done a lot of other videos in the past that you can check out on Facebook or our YouTube channel, where it is chords beginners, where we go over the very basics of chords, how to read chord charts, and taking one song really slowly. So if you need to pull it back a little bit, there are some other videos doing that. Or if this was pretty easy for you, and you're like, yeah, I'm challenged, there's some other more advanced songs I've done as well, where it's full ukulele solo. So I do recommend that you practice doing these chords, working on the strum pattern, working on the transitions, and then next week we're going to pick up from there, make it a little smoother, and then also learn the verse and chorus, because that was actually just the intro. So it is the same chords, but just different orders and transitions. So I do want to get through the a good majority of that song. So are there any questions about anything we covered that you're not sure about, that it was hard for you? Anything? Cool. Everyone seems pretty confident. So yeah, like I said, I recommend, I will send out the pictures in the order of chords.
Don't put your hands on
just the chords. I directly recommend you guys do that. Amanda, how did the class go?
It's okay. It's her first day. She just like, so I'll just let her watch and do it for her and show her what I'm doing.
Perfect. Yeah, no, that's awesome. And like I said, that today was a little bit fuller of a class, but I have done other classes where I talk about just very basic chords and go through kind of easier songs that have just 3 or 4 chords. Even last week we did Riptide, which is a super fun song and only has 4, or I'm sorry, would be easier as well. But yeah, awesome. I hope you enjoyed at least watching the class and kind of seeing how it all comes together, Amanda.
Yeah, do you? Just like,
Awesome. Does Bobby, Nick, Mr. Cole, Mr. James, anyone have any questions or things they would like to add before we finish up?
Not on my end.
I just wanted to mention for anybody who's, as Ms. Elizabeth said, if you want to go back through and view the classes on Facebook, they are just titled Ukulele Class on Facebook. But if you go to our YouTube channel or you want that, it will be hashtag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this is week 8 in our course. So you will be able to follow them in number order of the week through the class if you want to go and look through those as well. So it's a little bit easier to follow the class direction on our YouTube channel than it is on Facebook. But if you want to keep scrolling back, it'll just be titled Ukulele Class. All of our classes are done that way on our YouTube channel. They're hashtag the number of the class and which week in order it is. And our Facebook is not. So sometimes it's easier to navigate through that if you are interested in doing that. And again, if you need the link, I'll do that as well. And then My only question is, how much time do we spend practicing this, and where do you want us to be for next week's class?
Good question. I would say at the minimum, I would like for you guys to try to practice 10 minutes a day. Like that is very little practice to put in. So I would say at least 10 minutes, if not more. Practicing the individual chords. Make sure that you know all of the chords by name, because I want to be able to tell you, all right, let's go to E minor and not have to explain the chords. So if you can, try to memorize each chord, especially that E7, that's a new one. And then also practice going through the chords in order of the song so that you can work on the transitions, going from one chord to the next quickly. Is what a transition is, just going from one to the next. And then also practicing that strum pattern. So I would say probably try to focus on like 5 minutes of each. 5 minutes going through the chords, 5 minutes going through the transitions, and then 5 minutes going through the strum pattern, which would be 15 minutes. So that's what I would recommend. That way, as we go forward next week, you're already familiar with the strum pattern, and it's really just going to be a different order of chords and some words.
Okay, fantastic. All right, I'm gonna get a show of hands. Bobby, can you practice 10 minutes a day? Okay, we got one for Bobby. Nicholas, can you practice 10 minutes a day? Oh my gosh, way to go. How about Amanda? Do you think we can get 10 minutes a day?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, wow, this is a solid class. Okay, everybody keep track. If you do more than 10 minutes a day, let us know, because we want to see your progress next week. And if you're practicing 10 minutes a day, we want to see how everybody's doing with that. And then if all of a sudden you're doing it and you're practicing 20 minutes a day and you come to class and you're way ahead of the rest of us, we want to practice 10 minutes a day. We want to know how much you actually practice to get as good as you've gotten throughout the week. So, and then I didn't ask you, can we get 10 minutes a day?
Miss Nicole, it's required an hour.
Oh no, I think that's a bit unfair. That's a bit unfair.
That's okay. 10 minutes is nothing to me.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, we got.
I did want to say today I had a secret point. If you guys have been keeping track, each class I do, the voice class and the ukulele class, I do give out 1 point towards a 10-point goal in each class. They are separate, my classes. So today, my secret ticket went to Bobby for being the one to play through the whole chord and strumming. Even though it was hard, you will get today's point that goes towards the 10-point goal for the song or for this class. All right, nice job. So you have 1 point.
All right. Everybody, we have to let Miss Elisabeth go to her next class to get ready for that. So thank you so much, Miss Elisabeth, for an excellent class today. Thank you, everybody, for joining in Zoom today, and then also online on Facebook. We're so grateful to have everybody part of this class. And again, if you guys have any questions, please reach out to us via email or message us, and we'd love to be able to respond and answer those questions. And if you want actually to be involved in the classroom and you didn't see the link today, we'll definitely make sure that we send that to you for you to jump inside the classroom for next week. All right. Outside of that, have a great week, guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.